you're both so exceptional on the show. So what do you both like best about working with each other?
That we get to play. I mean, I like to play with my castmates, and it's so much joy that's on the set. We're in these fabulous clothes. We're having these conversations that actually make us all laugh out loud. And, to experience it, on a heightened level this way is what I most enjoy about filming this show.
I love working with all the ladies, but I love working with Bresha. And Bresha she was like I call you like my silent mentor. Like, you don't know that you were mentoring me on the show, but you were definitely mentoring me on the show, because I just love watching her. She's always so incredibly positive. She's of course professional, but she just always has so much joy. She's like it's like watching a child play, and that's my favorite thing, because children are free. They're free in their self-expression, and are just sort of unapologetic about it. And that's what Bresha is. And she's amazing. Like, she's just amazing to watch. And her comedy and her ability to just like find the truth in such a hilarious way and express that with her whole being. I have a great deal of admiration for her, and I'm so glad you've done to work. I know, I love you.
Got his lash off. I'm not ready.
So much just from watching her. Amazing.
Oh my God, I'm snot nose crying. Give me a tissue. That's so sweet, Andrea. Thank you.
So tell me about working with your co-stars Amber Stevens-West and Corbin Reed. Had you all known each other beforehand?
Yes, I knew Amber. Can we get my life together? I knew Amber. We worked together on another series. So as soon as I heard about, Amber, we had so much fun, and she's so beautiful and talented, I was already sold, and we're friends. So I was like, oh, Amber's on it, I'm there. And then we met Corbin in the audition, and she's just so beautiful inside and out. And she's like Broadway, like she's got such a beautiful voice. And so we could like give her so much well, you did Rent, oh my goodness. So it was like I got to live out my Broadway dreams with her. And Andrea is just a gift. I mean, as soon as she came in the room, we just knew she was it. She's dope and chic all together, freaking smart as hell, and so bold. And the way that she, and the way that all of these women just really tackled these characters, it's like I couldn't see the difference. And there was really no acting. It was like we really became these people. We identified with these people. We really understood the conversations. It was amazing to work with Lee Davenport and Yvette Lee Bowser, and having their hands like guide us through it and tell us the backstory, and for us to be comfortable, being intimate in these scenes and all of that. I felt very comforted and supported by my castmates, and just all the way around. It was an amazing experience, and I pray that we can do it again for years.
I 100% agree. 100%.
Yes.
I love it. So talking about the singing, I love the karaoke episode, no spoilers. The Jade and the Alanis. I love it.
So nervous. She was so nervous.
You like it?
I was like, Andrea, you're going to kill it. It's Alanis Morissette.
I was dying before filming that. I have never been more nervous to shoot anything in my life. The sex scenes like paled in comparison to doing the karaoke scene. I was so scared, but it was
stumbling. It was perfect. And the way that it was shot, I mean, it was incredible from top. The lighting, everything was just, it created a mood. And it was like a day of show and tell that day of karaoke. I mean, you got Amber coming in with the surprise, I won't say. And then you got Corbin coming out there to blow the house down. I mean, it was really our genre of music. Like the music now is cool, but like, let's be clear, like the 90s and the 2000s was killing it.
Yes.
So was definitely an ode to that. And it just brought out all of my TRL dreams. It just made all of my TRL dreams come true.
Yeah, it was really fun shooting that. And it was a good, like, what I love about the show is the way in which it's challenged me to grow and conquer a lot of my own personal fears. Like I love Korean karaoke because and that's we ended up doing Korean karaoke when we filmed the pilot, which is why it ended up in the in the third episode, because we love it so much. And I love it because it's private and it's just with your friends and nobody else has to see you make a fool of yourself. And so to see it written into a script where I had to sing in front of, 50 people and knowing that millions of people are going to watch it, a little piece of me died. But I'm so grateful that it happened, because it allowed me to push through a really big fear of mine. And now it's not so scary.
And Alanis Morissette, Black girls loving Alanis Morissette. Like, she was my everything when I was younger. Like, I was a jagged little pill. Like, that whole album for me is, come on, it's God.
Yeah. And that song is so perfect in that moment. It's so perfect. When he walks in, I'm like, oh man. Oh.
You get to, like, that was my dream, Andrea. I got to live out my dream of cussing out my man in that song.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I was working some things out with my ex-boyfriend in performing that song.
You can see it. It's real. And the hunger after I felt as well.
Oh my God, that macaroni and cheese. Oh.
Oh my God, you really know it.
It looked so good.
It was.
So we have to talk about the legendary outfits by Miss Patricia Field. I loved the jacket that you wear. And then also the pink moto jacket that Renee wears in the park scene. Amazing. Yeah. Did you have a favorite outfit or something that you got to take home?
We didn't get to take home anything. Nothing. No, that's not true. I don't want to spoil it, but because the necklaces.
Oh yeah.
Patricia gave us some nameplate necklaces of our characters, which is so Harlem.
And it's so funny because my middle name is actually Renee. So I wear both of my nameplates, the Bresha plate and the Renee plate together. So I can't be upset when people go Bresha Renee, and I'm like, how do you know my name? And I'm like, oh, I'm wearing it.
I think my favorite outfits are, I love the outfit that I wore in the karaoke scene, the sequin Chanel top, which is funny because I didn't love that outfit.
I like it.
I was the only one that didn't really like the outfit when we were doing the fittings. I got overruled. Everybody else wanted the outfit but me. And then on the day of, I was just like, okay, this outfit's pretty amazing.
Those shoes?
Yeah, it was fantastic. And then I love my outfit in episode 4 with the Christian Dior blazer. Have you seen? I don't know if you've seen episode 4, but those are
season 4. Yeah,
those are my 2 favorite looks.
I have so many. I mean, I loved all of your looks. The African print jacket and the Dior jacket.
You had a lot of looks though. Like I feel like you wore like twice as many clothes as I did.
I wore a lot of clothes. Loved every single piece.
Always looked fabulous.
Thank you, darling. I mean, I wore Laquan Smith. I mean, straight off the runway. I mean, there were like looks that I just was like, yes, and yes. And it was like, I didn't even really understand the whole look until the day. Like there's the montage scene where I'm walking in Harlem with the gold jacket. Like that was a piece that Patricia and Tracy had actually had made. And I was like, I don't get it. And the jacket was flying up and it was like, it had wiring in it. I didn't understand it. And then when I got to the statue and I was mimicking the statue and I saw what it was doing with the wind and the hair, I was like, oh, I get it. I get it. So, I mean, all the montage looks were amazing. The church, the hat, it was just so many things that, Patricia Field's like, and Tracy Cox and Nadia, like our team, they just pulled out all the stops. You know, they made sure that they incorporated Black designers and that we gave shout outs and love to them. And we also incorporated it with with the current brands that are, leading our fashion industry, and that we had them all at our reach and that they were there. It was just awesome to say, you know what, I think a Tom Ford shoe would go great with this, and it would be there. It wasn't like, oh, we're gonna get the knockoff. No, it was a Tom Ford shoe. I asked for it. The YSL is featured.
The nude ones, those nude ones.
Come on. There's a bag with a bird in it.